The Women with Drive Challenge was a key initiative in the 2019 CAA Women with Drive program. The purpose of this challenge was to take 11 women from Cox Automotive on a journey that would test them both physically and mentally. It was also designed to help grow key connections in the business, help with our push towards gender equality, improve collaboration in the CAA businesses, and most importantly, push for increased women leadership within the automotive industry. The challenge would also push these women to pay it forward within the business to teams, leaders, managers, and team members. So let's take you through the amazing journey, which covered 5 challenging days. Day 1, it all started in Queenstown after a welcome dinner for everyone to get to know each other. It was an early morning start on Monday with the teams outfitted in all the hiking gear ready for the rugged terrain of New Zealand. First stop, the hike to Aspiring Hut. This journey to the official beginning of the hike was cut short after a ford crossing became too deep for the vehicle. So, along with the guides, they all left the van heading forward on foot. The first official river crossing was underway in the first 2 minutes, and really they hadn't even started the official hike. So 2k in, and it was time for some serious hiking. This is when the wind and the rain set in, and it wasn't long before everyone was soaked, cold and challenged already. It was a 10k hike from the beginning of the track to the hut, mostly flat but uneven and 1 or 2 steep hills to test endurance. All the women made it to Aspiring Hut unscathed and ready for some spare clothes. Then it was time for some team building skills. Firstly, to light the hut fire, which was extremely hard with wet wood. Then the guides led some team bonding activities, which tested the communication skills of the group but provided some laughs. These included communicating birth months, favourite animals and home address numbers in chronological order without speaking. Night 1 was the first night of cosy bed sharing, using a headlight to eat and some time to reflect on day 1. As Rosie said, it was a long but rewarding day.
So it is day 1. It's been a very long day, but it's also been a very, very rewarding day. We hiked for maybe 4 hours, so it's not so bad. I think they're kind of warming us up for whatever hell it is we're going to be dealing with next, but I'm really, really excited. I feel like I've met some really, really fantastic women that I definitely wouldn't have had the chance to meet otherwise, so I feel like I'm already starting to make some fantastic friends, which I love. And even hiking through the mud, through the rivers that are knee deep and icy cold and falling over and the wind hitting your face, it's a fantastic group and you don't feel like at any point like you want to turn around and go home.
Night 1, finally made it to Mount Aspiring Hut. It was a tough day today, but I'm really proud of all the girls. They did a really good job. It was raining, it was cold. We went through 1,000 different rivers and everything pretty much got wet. So it's been a pretty tough day, but we finally made it.
Good morning, reporting to you live from Mount Aspiring Hut. We have Christy. Coming to you with the news. Be bold, start cold.
Day 2 was a distinct step up when it came to hiking. The uneven terrain really gave the women a taste for what was to come. Trekking, or as we learned in New Zealand, tramping up to the Rob Roy Glacier was another test for the group. Drinking from fresh streams was simply amazing, but nothing can compare to the view like this. All up, it was a long hike, 10k return, plus the walk back to the deserted van had the tally to around 20k for the day, with most of it uphill. Then it was off to Makarora to enter another section of the huge Mount Aspiring National Park. The second day was an opportunity for all of the women to work together as a support network to get through what was a long and challenging day. But with the right mentality and a goal, these women bounced off each other to climb steep hills and get back safely. The third day was easily the hardest for the women. It started with a helicopter ride into Siberia Valley, one of the only 3 ways to get to their home for the next 2 days. It was icy in the valley, but they were all geared up ready for their hike to Lake Crucible. It was a requirement to get to the lake by 2 p.m, otherwise they had to turn around no matter where they were at that time, in order to make it back before nightfall. The deadline gave these women stronger determination, especially after climbing through a forest for 2 hours, followed by deep river crossings and more hiking. It only had just begun. All women were required to rock climb for 45 minutes to reach the top. With physical strength starting to give way and mental starting to fade, they worked together to encourage and inspire all to reach the top of that mountain and to swim in an icy, cold 3-degree lake. What goes up must come down, and the hike down was actually worse on the mind and body than the trip all up. There were some key learnings for this day, from working as a team to the massive mental and physical challenges the group overcame.
I guess I learnt this morning that I'm stronger than what I think. You've always got that little bit more that you can give, and especially if you've got support around you, you can achieve great things. And everyone made it with the support of those around them. It was great.
Night 3 was tough. Everyone was tired and mentally drained. The slight injuries started to appear, but the women came together to express how proud they were of each other. Then it was another night, all bunked together in a small room for broken sleep with aching bodies. Day 4 was all about team building, learning practical skills, but also working together to solve problems through communication and teamwork. These included tent building, blindfolded, basic first aid and rescue searching, survival tactics and map reading. It was a great series of exercises for all the women to work together as one, to work as a team and to communicate with each other. Some even went back for more and spent the afternoon swimming in the freezing waterfall or hiking through the grasslands. The last night was spent together reflecting the last few days, the challenges and the key learnings. The mental challenge of putting on wet boots every morning, encouraging each other and working as a team to push others in the group to get up that mountain or to cross through that river was discussed and admired. The next morning was spent hiking back to the jet boat, which carried the intrepid group back to civilization. The hike also wasn't easy, with more inclines and declines and loads of supplies to carry back, but they made it, back to the boat on a thrilling 40-minute journey downstream to Makarora. So what were the key takeaways from the trip? As a team and as a business, as long as we all work together, we can achieve anything we set our minds to. Taking much needed breaks will give you enough energy to get to your desired outcome. We work for an amazing business with great leaders and are part of something big. In the end, these 11 women learned not only about the business and each other, but also themselves. In total, the women hiked 60 kilometres and climbed 1,700 metres over 5 days. But what the women took away from this trip included increased confidence to face difficult tasks and challenges, improved communication and collaboration, improved knowledge for the 3 key businesses, individual leadership, teamwork and support when times are tough, confronting and dealing with weaknesses, and enhanced listening skills to improve focus. This challenge wasn't just physical, but also a mental battle as these women collaborated together to push past pain and the struggles. We have never been more proud to be Cox Automotive.
Hi, I'm Billy.
Hey, I'm Bree.
Hi, I'm Ellie.
I'm Lauren.
I'm Rosie. I'm Snez.
I'm Cole. I'm Alicia. I'm Christy.
I'm Maddie.
I'm Mariah and we are
Women!